morning, afternoon, night. This is We Are Not Prepared, and we are your hosts, Byron
and Mark Ivy.
Well, welcome to We
Are
Not
Prepared.
Hi, Mark.
How are you doing, sir?
Okay.
Fashionably late.
Fashionably late. But I will tell you that someone, I was at a restaurant and somebody clipped my car.
Today?
Yes. And so I noticed that the dent was in my car first. So I cursed, and then I went and looked in my windshield, and they left their information.
Well, that's good.
So.
Well, your red car? Isn't that new?
My blue car, it is new.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Well, we do have someone special here today.
I just want to talk about my car for 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, let's do that.
Come on, let me whine. Kathy! Introduce your guest, because she is a fabulous person.
Ladies and gentlemen, wearing a shirt that says, "I'm blind, not deaf," please welcome Catherine. Last name?
Bagarella.
Is that Italian?
It is.
Are you Italian?
I am.
Now, do you cook Italian food?
I do.
Do you?
Yes.
Now, how's your spaghetti sauce? You would rate, you think?
I would rate.
Yeah.
I mean, I would rate it as decent, but I have never had any complaints.
So decent. Because you're Italian, shouldn't it be superb?
I mean, it could be, but that would be kind of, I'd give myself the big head doing that.
Well, I don't want to.
But I mean, I have been told that I have ruined several people on my lasagna. Like, they will not eat Stouffer's. No, they won't eat Stouffer's lasagna anymore. They don't go to Fake Bake Olive Garden anymore.
Because of your...
Yes. My cousin has driven 6 hours to get a pan of my lasagna. So
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I've had your lasagna.
Yeah.
It is good.
And you've had my spaghetti and my banana pudding.
Yes, all delicious.
Is banana pudding Italian?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's a Southern thing.
I just want to stereotype you completely as an Italian.
I mean, you can.
No.
I could do cannolis too, but then I could throw out some Southern dishes.
How's your fried chicken?
That's good.
Is it?
Yeah.
That is probably
Speaking
my
of stereotypes.
Well, I was going to say that is my specialty.
Yeah.
Ooh,
fried chicken.
That's what I'm talking about.
Thank you. And it's not because I'm black.
Are you sure now?
Yeah, the watermelon is because I'm black.
Dave Chappelle has that bit where the waiter comes up to him in the restaurant and he's like, and Dave's like, "I would like," and the waiter goes, "the fried chicken." And he goes, "And I wasn't even mad. I said, yes, sir. That is what I want."
That is what I want.
Yeah, that's like Joe Coy has that bit talking about his sister, his brother-in-law, and his mother was in the kitchen cooking fried chicken. And he was telling them that, "Mom, why'd you cook?" "'Cause they love fried chicken." And he was like, "Mom, that is so wrong." And his brother-in-law come in and said, "Is someone cooking fried chicken?" And she goes, "Why, yes, Andre, I'm making fried chicken. But if you don't want fried chicken, I can cook something else." And he goes, "No, I love fried chicken."
I do too. I have to eat it in secret because the committee that's assigned to keep me alive, they don't like me. They don't like me eating fried chicken.
What's the Bible say? Food enjoyed in secrecy or something is the best. I just imagine you in your bathroom just.
I always thought that was masturbation.
That was your dad. Did you say your dad just used to camp out on the John?
Yeah.
like Pops from Friday.
Come out of there.
Light the match.
Oh, we're suddenly gone X-rated.
Speaking of masturbation, Catherine, how did you lose your vision?
Glaucoma. Glaucoma, not by masturbation. Although I did tell my sons growing up that if they did that, they would lose their vision. So, or they would get hair on the palms.
Oh my God. I can't believe you said that.
I have 5 brothers. There is nothing you could say to me that will offend
Go
me.
at him. Go at her, Mark.
Well, on a serious note, real quick.
On a serious note.
I wasn't to ask just cooking blind, but how long have you been blind?
I lost my eyesight completely 4 years ago.
So pretty recent.
Mm-hmm.
And you drove up until then?
Yes. Well, no, I stopped driving in 2017 because I was in a real bad car accident. Not due to my vision, but I was in a really bad car accident. So it kind of freaked me to get behind the wheel again.
Did it freak you out to get in the kitchen again because you don't?
No, I've never stopped cooking.
You know, you're really, you make decent eye contact too. So like for a while when I knew, because you know how with folks with vision loss, you know, most of the time they can see a little something, which a lot of people don't know. But yeah, I never, you can trick me sometimes.
Yeah, that everybody says that. Like, so I tend to follow people with their voices. So, I listen really well and I'll shift my eyes. And my cousin, it's funny, the one I was telling you about with my lasagna, I was cooking, I was down in Florida preparing lasagna for them. And he told my husband, he was like, dude, my cousin's got you fooled. She just got you waiting on her hand and foot. She's not blind. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I was like, I can't see you. He's like, yeah, if you couldn't see, you couldn't cook like this. I was like, whatever, bro.
Did you have any issues cooking without vision?
I do. I just get nervous about making sure that my meat is cooked all the way through, like my chicken. And
yes.
But, I can kind of time, the chicken because, if I'm baking, because I bake a lot of chicken. So I know that depending on the thickness of it, it would take about 45 minutes to an hour to cook all the way through. But then, I have a seeing eye spouse and a seeing eye child. So, I get them to check and be like, okay, double check me, make sure this is done. But, a lot of things like when you're doing ground beef, I learned with KP, you can tell by the feel of it.
Shout out to Kathy Plummer, New View Clinic staff.
New View Clinic staff. Love Kathy Plummer. She actually taught me that, if you can feel the texture change in your meat when you're browning your ground beef.
Have I met Kathy Plummer?
I don't believe you have. We should, that'd be fun. We should have some of our clinic staff on sometime. Yeah, they'd be fun. She's
awesome. Liz Delgado's awesome. That was my mobility specialist. She's amazing.
So when you first started losing your vision, was that hard for you emotionally?
Yes.
So were you depressed? Or?
I was really depressed because, it took away my ability to work. I've been working since I was 15 years old. So that was what was really hard on me. Giving up that independence wasn't so much the driving, because by that time, my oldest son was 19. So it wasn't that I didn't have any way to get around because I had a husband, 2 kids, no problem. But it was the loss of independence, of being able to earn my own money and, feeling like I wasn't contributing. I still struggle with that.
I was thinking actually of Mark the other day. I was at home on the toilet. No, I was thinking.
Well, that's the best place to think of a monkey.
But I was thinking of Mark, and I was going, man, if Mark just says, I would like an ice cream. He can't just pop into the car and go to the store. I mean, things have to be arranged.
Right.
Just to do. And so to me, that would be really hard.
Yeah.
Especially for someone who doesn't plan well like myself. Everything you do, and this isn't like it's just how it is. Everything you do, no matter what it is an event. Unless it's in your home. And even then sometimes it's an event. But question on the depression. How did you know you were depressed, and what were you doing that kind of was like, okay, this is definitely not me? Because I always have an issue. Everyone has their ups and downs with vision loss, but it's hard for me to put a finger on if I just putting a finger on it if I am depressed sometimes, or if it's, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, it confuses me.
So the way I could tell is first of all, I have RBF.
What is that?
Resting bitch face.
I thought it was resting blind face.
Okay.
So, I mean, I tend to like
Not
when I
really.
would work. Well, now I don't because I try to be more pleasant. But when I used to work 50, 60 hours a week, you know, that face in a liquor store, you're like, really? Did you really just come in at 9 a.m. for a fifth of Irk and Jerk?
Or,
I'm sorry.
a pint of Tavarsky.
Yeah, I mean, did you really come in from some brandy or some vodka at 9 a.m.? Were you really banging on my door at 8:30 to try to get me to let you in? No.
What's your favorite cocktail?
I have
A Bellini?
several. No, I mean, Bellinis are okay. I actually like tequila.
Yeah.
So I love a good margarita. I can do some good tequila shots. I have pounded tequila shots.
Well, that's good to know.
But it's there's different ones I like. I like Scooby Snacks.
What's a Scooby snack?
So it's coconut rum, pineapple juice. Oh God, blue carousel, and and some like heavy cream, and you mix it. You shake it really well together, and then you just pour it in either your shot glass or over ice, and then you top it with some whipped cream and some sprinkles.
Scoob, I'm getting really thirsty.
I know.
Oh my God.
I mean,
Sorry,
sex on the beach.
Too much sand, but yeah.
Now, do you have siblings?
I do. I have 5 brothers. 3 that are still here with us. 2 have passed away, but I have 5 brothers and no sisters.
So, and you grew up in where?
I grew up in Columbus, Georgia. I was born in Brooklyn, New York. And then we transplanted when the final time we moved back to Georgia, I was 7. So you might as well say I grew up a Georgia girl.
I think that you're probably one of the wittiest people I have been around.
Thank you.
And so Mark
That's
is,
a little rude. I'm sitting right here.
I was going to say, Mark is kind of witty, but you are true witty.
Well, thank you.
Because, see, yours doesn't go gross like his go.
Oh, it can. It can.
Now I'm the gross one.
It can. Believe me. Trust
Toilet
and
man?
believe. It really can. I'm trying to filter.
You're doing a good job. I don't know if Santiago might not let any of this air, but it will be our favorite episode.
What's your favorite part about being blind?
Ooh. You get up front for concerts?
I have not been to a concert yet, being blind. I should have done that when my husband won the freaking Metallica tickets.
Yes, you should.
But let's see. My favorite part of being blind, the VIP treatment.
Yeah.
I mean, where people just like you were talking one day, and I thought it was a bunch of BS about you saying when they see the white cane, they part like the Red Sea. Yeah. No, that's really true. They really do. And I'm like, it's not contagious. It's the white cane's not going to hurt you. I'm not going to tap you with the white cane and you're not going to go, ding, you can't see no more.
Now, see, you could play a great joke like that. Like you go with the cane and you see them part and then you go, oh man, I forgot something. So then you turn around and leave. And then you come back a minute later and they have to part again. And then you go, oh man, I forgot that again. And so you just keep having them part. I'll be back.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with the handicap placard. Did you know your?
Oh yeah, I've got that.
Yeah, and so it allows. I mean, it kind of makes me feel guilty sometimes, but if it's especially set at night and we're doing something as a family, you know, because my wife's got the 5. You know, it's me and my daughter who's 5. So then she's leading us both. And so it is nice. It is nice to have. Has anyone seen sorry, Catherine,
No, you're good.
the new handicap signs that they're putting around?
No.
So it's
How
the
would
person
you?
in the wheelchair and they're leaning forward with like wind on their back as if they're in a race. And I'm like, slow down, buddy. That's how you got here in the first place. But yeah, isn't that funny? I got a picture of it. I'll show you guys later.
You guys should go protest that. What? We're blind. We don't get no sign.
Yeah. Oh yeah, just a person with a cane. Yeah, there should be.
I've got a shirt that has it.
But as Kramer from Seinfeld said, it wouldn't make sense because we don't drive. He always says, park in the handicap. They don't drive, they're handicapped. And then they park in the handicap and George Costanza's car gets trashed and they're all like, let's get this guy. Yeah.
Well, I'm blind, not deaf. I have to leave, but you guys may continue for as long as you like. Would you like to keep going? Or
Well, yeah, thank you for blessing us with your presence.
Yeah, thank you.
I feel like the Pope right now.
Pope Byron.
But don't you think I should go get my car fixed? Which is what I want to start talking about
Yeah.
all day.
Duh.
Is it drivable?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like you're the type of guy who doesn't care.
I know. As long as I know, like it's going to be a free fix.
Like you,
Yeah.
like it just goes with you that your car has like some body damage.
Oh, Jesus.
Like I don't
Like
know,
my body. It goes
Like
like
your
with my
body?
body. It goes with my body. My body, it's in need of repair.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a part 2, but we'll wrap this one up. Thank you, Miss.
Kathy.
Yeah, and
Thank you. Thank you
Catherine's
for
going to be.
having me.
You're going to be back on the
Who
second
did
one.
not go blind by masturbating.
Yeah.
No, I did not go blind by masturbating.
I just want that for the record.
Yes, we're here to bust myths.
We're busting that myth right now.
But we have not busted that myth.
Stop
with
saying
Mark.
bust. I have so many jokes, and we need to sign off
We
now.
have not bested that myth with Mark. He's still.
I mean, that's probably why he got retinitis pigmentosa.
All right, this has been We
are
Not
prepared.
Thanks, everyone.